Right, welcome back to the channel again. Project SC220 by D8 Custom. Right, we have an update on Thomas. Man got his interior yesterday. Here he is. You caught me mid cleaning. See the red, look? Bits of the dye coming out of the seat. So, this interior is one of the dirtiest I've ever seen. Got from some chap called Aaron, but I mean, obviously nothing to do with him, but he only bought the car to break it, I think. But the interior is very dirty. I've got a bit missing out of there. You know, all the arm bits, look, all the handles. So I'll try and source one of them. It's a rear seat, look. Bottom half, obviously, top half, all the address and everything. But what I'm doing is, the seats, as you can see, this is a driver's seat, look. All the dirt's in there. I'm going to get these. I'm going to get that bolster renewed there. It's just starting to go there. And it's a bit, the leather's not brilliant there. But you can see how dirty it is. It's very rare I have to do this, but needs must. So this, as you can see, is dried out now, look. I've washed it. I use G101, and then in the actual brush, I'll use a bit of flash. It's for carpets and stuff like that, but a bit of flash on the seat and rub it in with an old, bit raw really, with an old brush like this. I've got all the things there. Got the armrest and I don't know, the other bits are. They're up, yeah, they're up here as well, look. We can actually see the dirt lines on it, look. What I'll do is when I've done it later on, I'll show you the difference. I mean, these are, I'm pointing them out here because what you do is you leave them in the heat and it makes them very subtle. Obviously, which you want with leather. You don't want to start scrubbing it when it's cold, because you'll either rip it, tear it, or damage the leather. So, these have been out here for about 3 hours in the heat. They're ever so nice and warm, you know. You can see how nice and red that one is in comparison to dark red that one is. Look at an old Mark II Jag. It looks very dark, but it's I've soaked it in G101. I'll just let it soak in, let it do its thing, and then when it's been on for about 3 or 4 minutes, I'll show you. Actually got a thing somewhere. Hold on, I've got another brush somewhere. Here he is, a very good friend of mine. What I do, obviously I've got to try and do this one-handed. Bit coarse, I know, but in there, look. When it's on there, just start doing that, look. It just gets all the dirt and all the, just lifts it all up. Just get as much on it as you can. This is just its first clean, but you can actually see red coming out, look. You can actually see bits of crap lifting itself. Pardon my French. Flick all the crap out. You know, a lot of people say, shouldn't be doing that for electric seats. You're alright, don't worry about it. Done quite a few of them. Get the jet wash. See the difference in that coming off it. This is just its first. Oh, gay boy gets scared. You see that, look, I'll do that. It's like a YouTuber doing a polishing, look. Can you see the difference, look, you see the line? You see the line or not? Well, I've just washed to. Get as much of that crap off as you can. And just to, you watch the side up, you see that bit, look. See it coming off, look. But I'll leave this all day. I've got a old leaf blower out the back. What I'll do is do this, and then I'll get quite a bit off with a leaf blower, then leave them in the sun all day. You know what I mean? But this is why you have to get them off, because if you do this to dry seats, yeah, you will crack the leather. So that's, you can't really see the dirt coming out of it, but the back seats are not too bad, to be honest. But I was going to take all the interior out of the grey one today, but it's just been too hot again. It's supposed to be 20 degrees. Yeah, 20 degrees more, you know what. So things like that look quite dirty. Not put any detergent on that yet. Bit of a spray off the jet wash. Feel the dirt coming out of it. No point in messing about and trying to get the dirt out manually. Get as much off as you can like here. This is our G101 put on it as well. Just before I started recording, tested it all. It's all nice and warm, so it's still supple. But now that one, once that's dried out, I'll put loads of, excuse me, Hortiglim, you know, the leather feed. Put stacks of that on it. Get about 3 coats tonight when it's cooled down though. When it's, not when it's cooled down, but when it's still warm, so it soaks it all in. Then tomorrow I'll have to get some more. Tomorrow it'll be, what's it called? Get the horrible black interior out. Gear an hoover, give the roof lining a clean. And like that. Right, that'll do for the first vid. You like these seats videos, don't you? Right, I'll do a bit more, then I'll let you know what it looks like. See you later, bye. Oh, it's hot.